So I was in a mood for a very basic neuroscience video today, and one of the real values of neuroscience is it helps us explain some of the odd things we do as humans in terms of brain function. So really, we do some strange things. We kiss on the lips and we hold each other's hands. And while it doesn't seem strange because it's so common, it really is. I mean, if you were very upset and someone came and touched elbows with you, you'd look at them very strangely. But if they took your hand in their hand, you'd feel very comforted. And it turns out there's a really interesting neuropsychological explanation for this. So as humans, two things stand out with us. One is we build things, we make things with our hands. And the other is that we talk a lot. Yada, yada, yada. That's us humans. And when you look at the brain, you can actually see how much of the cortex is dedicated to these two functions. So there's two parts of the brain. There's a motor cortex, and that helps us move. And there's also the sensory cortex, and that helps us feel sensations. So here's from a standard textbook, and you can see a slice of the brain, and this actually shows how much of that part of the brain, the motor cortex or sensory cortex, which either one, they have the same map of the body on it. But you can see how much of that is dedicated to the hand and how much of it's dedicated to the face, because we build and we talk so much. But here's the thing. That's the reason why we kiss and hold hands. Because when you're holding hands with someone, you're dedicating as much of your brain as possible to as much of their brain as possible in terms of human contact. And so, and same thing goes when you kiss on the lips. And so these are moments of intimacy, not because of culture, not because we've been taught them, but because they reflect the way our brain is organized.